Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mark, and I'll be your host for the day for the webinar. So we will be talking a lot about MBBS today, and we'll start with the slide. Overseas MBBS. Learn details in time to take the right decision. It's not really difficult to become a doctor. Take the right decision at the right time. So what is the right decision and what's the right time? The right decision is that you are with Moksh, and you will be registering with Moksh very soon. And the right time is now. So if you wish to become a successful doctor, if you want a successful career for your MBBS, your right guidance, your right path of guidance would be through Moksh. And this is the time when you need to take your decisions. NEET exams are over, you have your scores with you. Either you're qualified or you're not qualified, but that doesn't stop you from becoming a doctor. So give us a call, get yourself registered, and because there is no time left, कोई seats ही नहीं बची हैं, almost सारे seats full हो चुके हैं, तो please call us immediately and reserve your seats, do the reservation process, the registration process, and we will help you with that with utmost priority. Now let's go to the next slide. Every Wednesdays and Sundays we'll be organizing special webinars. Every Wednesdays and Sundays we'll be organizing special webinars, which is conducted by none other than the legend, Mr. Dhananjay Shah, who would give you a complete detailed information on FMG coaching, free MCI test coaching, and MDMS in USA, MDMSA in Germany. All right. So you would need to attend those sessions, which happens at 7 to 8 Sundays and Wednesdays. Major advantages. What are the major advantages हैं आप अगर मोक्ष के through से जाते हैं? No donations, no entrance. It's MCI approved and it's low cost. All right. हम आपको कोई भी यूनिवर्सिटी ऐसी भेजती नहीं है जहां पे डोनेशन की जरूरत आती है, कोई एंट्रेंस जरूरत आती है. वो सारी यूनिवर्सिटीज एमसीआई अप्रूव रहती है एंड इट्स एट लो कॉस्ट. आपका बजट का भी ध्यान रखा जाता है ताकि आपको कोई भी तकलीफ न आए. ऑलराइट, सो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट you go through the right guidance to achieve these features. Let's say for example, if you are not going through us, आप कोई भी एजेंट के थ्रू चले जाते हो, आपको वो लेके तो जाएंगे, फ्लाइट चढ़ा देंगे, उसके बाद कोई रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं लेते हैं, क्योंकि वो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ले ही नहीं सकते हैं, बिकॉज दे आर जस्ट रोड साइड एजेंट्स एंड मोक्ष इज एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हु विल टेक दैट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी फॉर यू फॉर द नेक्स्ट ईयर्स टू कम. जब तक आपका एमबीबीएस प्रोग्राम खत्म नहीं हो जाता, उसके बाद आपका पीजी रोड मैप हम लोग रेडी नहीं करके देते. आपकी एमसीआई की कोचिंग, आपका जो यूएसएमएलई की कोचिंग, अगर आप यूएस जाना चाहते हैं, यू वांट टू क्रैक यूएसएमएलई, मोक्ष इज द ओनली ऑर्गेनाइजेशन who actually has, who can actually do the USMLE coaching for you in entire India successfully. All right, MCI coaching is done by Moksh itself. बहुत सारे बच्चे हमको यहाँ मिलते हैं जो हमको बोलते हैं, सर वो यूनिवर्सिटी एमसीआई की कोचिंग कराते ही कि नहीं. कोई भी यूनिवर्सिटी अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड एमसीआई की कोचिंग या यूएसएमएलई की कोचिंग नहीं कराती है. इट्स मोक्ष हू डज द कोचिंग फॉर यू, क्योंकि ये यूनिवर्सिटी की जिम्मेदारी नहीं है. ऑलराइट, नाउ इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आप सही गाइडेंस का यूज करें. इस वक्त आप गलत गाइडेंस में चले जाओगे, आप गलत दिशा चले जाओगे, एंड यू विल एंड अप लूजिंग अ लॉट ऑफ योर टाइम, मनी एंड एनर्जी फॉर द नेक्स्ट 6 years. बहुत सारा पैसा आपका खराब हो जाएगा, गलत जगह पे फंस जाएगा, गलत बंदे के पास फंस जाएगा, और आपका टाइम जो है बहुत सारा वेस्ट हो जाएगा. तो 6 साल इज अ great amount of, it's going to be a religious study time frame for you, jahan pe you will not be able to invest on anything else. So let me see what are the questions that you have for me, and I shall be answering them one by one. Okay, I see a lot of questions here. How is Nanjing University? Suhail Khan. Hi, Suhail. Excellent university. Okay, and the next question is, Sir Laviv Yogesh Jha. Sir, Laviv living costs and food charges and hostels per annum. Yogesh Jha ji, Laviv living cost and food. So the living cost would be at your end, because your lifestyle would define what kind of expenditure you're going to incur per month. It's completely based on the lifestyle, so I will not be able to tell you that. What I can tell you is the hostel fees is mentioned in the brochures of Lviv, which you would get it on our website, which is at www.moksh16.com. All right, you would just need to go there and you'll find the answer to your question directly. All right. And the next question is Akib Bhagwan. Tell me about Kyrgyzstan State Medical Academy, please. All right. Kyrgyzstan is a great place. All right. The State Medical Academy is a great place. It's well within the budget. It's within the budget, so you will have no absolute problems whatsoever. So that's a good place for you. All right. Bhupendra Pathak ji, you have a question for me. How is Vinnytsia National University? Vinnytsia in Ukraine would be a great choice again. All right. Excellent university. You could go there and you could make a great MBBS career. All right. But I would also suggest Lviv in regards to that. If you have a second thought, you can go to Lviv also. All right. I would like to tell you, we provide Indian food facility in Lviv and across the places that you wish to go for. So सभी बच्चों से, सभी पेरेंट्स से मैं ये बोलना चाहूंगा, अगर आप मोक्ष के थ्रू से जाते हो तो यू आर गोइंग टू द राइट डायरेक्शन. हम लोग आपके खाने पीने से लेके सब कुछ की पूरी तैयारी करके रखते हैं ताकि आपको कोई तकलीफ ना आए फॉर द नेक्स्ट 6 years, राइट? All right, and the next question is from Harika Chintoju. Which is the best country for MBBS? Now, I will not suggest you a best country for MBBS. It's all on your requirements, your psychology, and what would match. I would be able to guide you what could be a better route towards the country. All right, you would need to tell me what exactly are you looking for. Do you have the budget? I would say USA would be the best country to do, but the budget is really high. All right, but then I would say I have a budget of 20 to 30 lakhs, so I would suggest you Ukraine. You have a lesser budget, go to Kyrgyzstan. You have a little average kind of a budget, you could go to Russia. So these are the factors which would involve what exactly and where you would like to go, right? Now, the next question is Manasvi Gupta. Which is better, Ukraine or China? Manasvi, I would like to tell you, China would be a place you would wish to go if you want to complete your MBBS in terms of a lot of patient inflow and everything. And a lot of patient inflow and everything. So that's a great place for you to go because that will help you for your clinical rotations. Bahut zyada practical. That means you're learning great. You're doing great guns, right? All right. The next question is Biradar Santosh. Which university is best for USMLE and PLAB? All right. Now, what you would just need to ask me the question. It's not very to the point. So you would just need to rewrite this question for me, so that I can answer your question. All right. Vachana, I am in 12th class. May I get any scholarship exam? When? How? Okay. You have you completed your 12th, Vachana? You would need to let me know about that. Kritika Jhakmola, how to ask questions? Kritika, all you could do is, like the way you asked me how to ask questions, you would just need to type the question and I'll answer you. Kanishka Gupta, what are the exams I have to give to get admitted into a German medical college? All right, the first thing, you would need to complete your language proficiency test, the Koitre, and then your FSP. Approximately takes about 1.8 months of time and a little bit of money. And once it's done, you will get set to go for your MBBS. And that's when you will be, you will be able to decide where are you going. Are you coming back to India? If you are not qualified, you're coming back to India. If you qualify the exams, your language proficiency test, you are getting a seat in Germany. All right. The next question is from MBBS in China, fees and other charges. Himanshu Modi. All right. Himanshu, I would not discuss the fee structure here with you. I would ask one of my senior counselors to call you, and he or she would guide you through this entire process so that you'll have a detailed one-to-one discussion which will help you. Because if I go to explain you the complete details of this fee structure and everything, it's going to be a little difficult here because there are a lot of people who have the questions here, and I need to answer them. Right? So I'll ask immediately to one of my senior counselors to guide you through this entire process. Right? All right. Let me just. And the next question. Sonali Bukharia, children who are appearing for NEET in 2020, what should they do? Oh, children who are appearing for NEET in 2020, what should they do? Sonali, I will not be able to tell you what's going to be the NEET scenario for 2020, all right? But as of now, NEET scores have crashed everybody down. And Yashna Bajaj, which is the best university in Russia? All right, Yashna, I will not particularly promote any particular university on the net on our public platform. So I will ask one of my senior counselor to call you so that you would be assisted with that. All right, and Manasvi Gupta, which university in China? I have scored 403 in NEET. Could you tell me what's your PCB percentage so that I can help you with that? The next question is from Mr. From Miss Harika Chingtoju. What about university in Georgia? Why would you like to go to hell? That's the hell of the world for people for MBBS. All right. Georgia does not even have an embassy. All right. Georgia doesn't even have an embassy at all. All right. And apart from not having their own university, all right. Apart from not having their own university, it does not even have an embassy. All right. It does not even have an embassy of its own, and after that, it does not have embassy for Indian embassy at all. So why would you like to go to a place like Georgia and get yourself into a lot of trouble? Because just imagine if a person, let's say for example, let's put it this way: if we as Moksh send you to Georgia, we send you to a place, a city which does not have a police station, what will be the law and order situation of that place? Would you like to put yourself into that kind of a trouble? So these are the things. This is just a small example I'm giving you, right? Recently from Tibesli, almost about 250 students were sent back and they were stuck in the airport and they were not even allowed to enter the country, all right? And the parents were worried. बहुत ज़्यादा टेंशन हो गया था. उनके पेरेंट्स यहाँ बहुत परेशान हो गए थे. आप समझ सकते हो. So you can imagine what kind of situation was that for those 250 students and their parents back in India, right? The emotional trauma which they have gone through. Do you really wish to get into that kind of a trouble? I would strongly suggest no, a big no to Georgia. Please do not. All right? And which universities in Russia provides English courses? Aditya K. Crimea would be one of them, all right? And a few others. What I'll do, Aditya, the better way to take care of this is, Aditya, I'll ask, again, one of my senior counselors to just get in touch with you. He or she shall give you a call, and we'll have a one-to-one discussion on this so that we can guide you directly through this, all right? Okay, let me see what's the next question. Alokit Tanwar, which is better, Russia or China on basis of safety and hostel facility and Indian food availability? All right, that would be Russia actually. China would be difficult. All All right, China will be difficult in terms of Indian food availability and things like that. But on the basis of safety and anything, Russia would be always standing on the top of everything. And the next question is, what about Philippines for MBBS? Apurva Verma. Apurva, I guess you like to take a lot of risk in your life. You're a risk taker, because Philippines, if you have to complete your MBBS from Philippines, there is this exam called NMAT. All right, you will have to appear through the world's most difficult exam, which is the NMAT, and that's like a difficult thing. You definitely do not want to get into that kind of a trouble where you are not you are not sure whether I am really going to make it. Am I really going to make through the entrance? All right. We already had our class 12 exams, which were already hard. Then we did NEET. All right. I do not know whether I qualified NEET or not, so that's already a barrier for me. And then I want to put myself into a little more trouble by going into NMAT exams. कि और थोड़ी दिक्कत पैदा करते हैं अपनी खुशहाल जिंदगी में और NMAT entrance देते हैं. Why? Why would you like to do that? Put yourself into a lot of trouble. Why don't you go for universities which do not have entrances? NMAT is one of NMAT in Philippines and CAT in USA are the most difficult exams to crack. All right. So let's not try to get into a lot of trouble. Let's try to get into a hassle-free journey of MBBS so that we can get through that. All right. The next question is Kritika Jakmola. What is the process of admission in USA? The process of admission in USA is my senior counselor will call you, all right, and he or she will guide you for the process of admission in USA. All right, Kritika, I think you should be getting a call in the next 15 minutes. So you do not need to be worried about that. You will just get a call and we will register you immediately. All right. In which country where there would be no language problem, either Ukraine or China? All right. Chinese would be a little, it's a tougher subject. I would say, it's a little difficult. Chinese speaking Mandarin or Chinese would be difficult, but Ukraine would be much more easier. Ukrainian would be much more easier in compared to Chinese. All right. So I would say Ukraine would be a better place. Pradeep Chakma, I got NEET 105, sir. Will I get seat in MBBS in Kyrgyzstan? You will definitely get with 105 score in Kyrgyzstan. So I will ask one of my senior counselors to call you so that he or she will guide you through this process. All right? Okay. Is it important to crack NEET to get admission in a university in Germany? I do not see the name here who had asked this question, but I think I don't see a name here, but I'll still answer the question. Is it important to crack NEET to get admission in universities of Germany? Why will you require NEET to go to Germany? Because once you go to Germany, that's a different set together all done. So you do not need to crack NEET at all. Firstly, to R.K. Sharma sir said that for admission in NMU, more than 85% is required, but that was for State Board of CVCU, but we applied for NMU that day, but there is no reply from the university. I would just like to ask, I didn't quite get the question here. You said, firstly, to R.K. Sharma sir said that admission in NMU more than 85% in PCB are required, but that was for the state board, not for CBSE. However, we applied for NMU that day, but there is no reply from the university. So, Shantanu Rawaji, you would need to define me the question a little more, because I am not able to understand your question actually. Right? Probably you could just break down the question a little more. All right? Put it a little in different so that I can help you. And Shobha, what are the benefits of studying in Kyrgyzstan? All right, it's a low budget, of course. All right, I would say it's still with a low budget, it's a great place to study. All you need to do is work hard, keep your morals high, and you should be becoming a good doctor there. Majorly, if you ask me, one prime benefit of Kyrgyzstan, the budget would be the factor. It's a low budget, place. You will be completing with very little less of money your MBBS. And which abroad colleges is good for Indian students with less fee structure? Pradeep Chakmaji. Okay. If you're talking about a less budget structure, I would say Russia, Kyrgyzstan, these would be the places that you would be able to fix up with your, I wouldn't say too low, but yeah, on an average budget, these are the places you would be able to go. So you should not have a problem with that. All right. And if you need a detailed information on this, you could call us directly, or I could ask one of my senior counselors to call you so that you can. And the next question, Manasvi Gupta, I have a budget of about 90 lakhs. Okay, I have a budget of around 50 lakhs. I'm so sorry. I saw it 90. All right. You have a budget of 50 lakhs. So I would suggest you would rather go to the United States of America, the Uncle Sam's country. All right. That would be the best place for you. Nothing to look back at. If you wish to come back to India, you could come and directly start practicing, get an amazing pay package. Or the next plan would be you still come back to India, get a great package, or stay back in US, but we'll just route you through a little different routing. You could go to Lviv, Ukraine, all right, and from there complete your UG program, that's your MBBS, and then complete your PG program from the United States of America. So that's again a great plan. And you know what? You have a budget of 50 lakhs, you would still save some money on that. You wouldn't need to completely spend everything out of that, all right? So you could help your parents with that kind of an idea. All right, my NEET score is 180 and PCB in 10 plus 2 is 58%. Chinese university to choose for me, Shivansh Goel. With 58% Chinese universities would be a difficult. You have a good NEET score, but 58% Chinese looks a little difficult from my part. At least we will look at 75% for you to get into a great place. All right. And the next question is, we want NEET eligibility to join abroad college. Rajeshwari, yes, we would require NEET eligibility to join abroad, but there are ways also that you can go without NEET qualification. We could send you to a couple of there are a couple of route maps which we can design for you where you can go without NEET. Which is a better country between US, Germany for MBBS? I would say US. Nimit Bharadwaj. So I passed my 12 with 49% in PCB and NEET 67. Should I appear for my 12 again in July improvement exam and again for NEET in 2019? That's your decision, Prasad Papale, because I will not suggest you. That would be your call. I would not interfere in that kind of a thing. Does Moksha take care of only the process, or they also help after reaching the country? Sonali Bakhareji, Moksh has a local support team in each and every country that you go. We send you to, so that you get an extended support for the next 6 years regarding your stationaries and everything at all. Anything that you would require, our local support team is there for the next 6 years to help you. And I have scored 341 in NEET and the budget is 30 to 40 lakhs. Which country will you prefer? I will send you to Ukraine. All right, great place. I will send you to one of the best universities there, and you would have Indian food facility you would get to stay in the hostels of Moksh directly. Is it mandatory to learn Russian for studying in Kyrgyzstan? No. Not at all. You would not need to study Russian for studying in Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan would be a different place. You would need to learn Kyrgyz, all right? And Russia would be in Russian would be for the country in Russia, right? आपको रशियन सीखनी पड़ेगी अगर आप रशिया जाते हो. किर्गिस्तान जाओगे तो आपको रशिया सीखनी नहीं पड़ेगी, आपको किर्गी सीखनी पड़ेगी, right? Yashna Bajaj, you will get a call and you will be guided on how to take admission directly, all right? So we will help you with that. And once the webinar is over, you will get a call. Do not, be worried or panicked about it. You will get a call on these, all right? Is there any entrance exam in the universities of Germany? Yes. It's not an entrance exam. It's the language exam that you would need to go through, all right? It's the language exam that you would need to go through, and you would need to qualify the language exam. And that language exam is a very intense program for almost a long period of time. Which is best between Ukraine and Georgia? Sagar Sanap. Georgia, you will not even compare it with places like Ukraine. All right, Georgia is a place you will never ever, I mean to say never and ever, I repeat, never ever, you would go to places like Georgia, Philippines, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Mauritius. These are the places you will never go. Mauritius, I go to Mauritius for my holidays. All right, that's a holiday destination. Philippines, I do not want to get into NMAT exam. I do not want to trouble my life so much. All right, I don't want to add more worries to my life. और चिंताएं नहीं चाहिए मुझे, तो NMAT की एग्जाम मैं नहीं दूंगा. जॉर्जिया, वहां एम्बेसी ही नहीं है, कोई सिक्योरिटी ही नहीं है, तो आप वहां क्यों जाओगे? All right, so these are the places you don't want to go. Will Moksh help in getting into a college for PG after giving USMLE? Absolutely. We as Moksh, see, let me explain you this. We as Moksh will not, we as Moksh not only help you till your MBBS, we stay with you till you complete your PG. हम लोग आपका UG PG प्रोग्राम पूरा कंप्लीट कराते हैं. USMLE की कोचिंग कराते हैं. अगर आप US जा रहे हो तो USMLE की कोचिंग के बाद हम आपको भेजते हैं US. अगर आप इंडिया वापस आते हो तो आपकी MCI की तैयारी हम ही कराते हैं, so that you are ready for the next move. All right. Will Moksh help me in preparing for scoring in German language proficiency test? Yes, of course. We will help you with the entire process. You would just need to call us, register, and we would help you with the rest of the process. Right? So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I have answered all your questions to the best of my abilities. All right, and the last question was from Kanishka Gupta. Will Moksh help me in this? And I see another question popping up which says, do you have a tie-up with any college in USA? Yes, we do. We definitely send you to US for your MBBS, all right? You just need to give us a call and we would help you with the rest of the process. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. Please this is Mark Goutam here, signing off for the day. Thank you very much and have a wonderful evening ahead, and God bless you all.